Hey guys, welcome back to the Unsavvy Budgeter. For those of you that are new to this channel, my name's Cindy and I take you along with me on my debt-free journey to pay off over $71,000 in credit card and student loan debt. So in this video, we're going over our budget update and we're going to be talking about how we updated our tax paperwork, and we're going to show you how we use the IRS website to figure out how much to withhold additionally to our paychecks. So stay tuned for that. I know I said that February felt like a crazy month, but March is also showing to be a crazy month for us as well. We already started off this month knowing that we had to pay taxes, and I just ended up needing a lot of advice from you guys regarding what we should do about our taxes and, personal problems that I talked to you guys about in my last video, which I really appreciate, by the way, all the feedback and suggestions that you guys really gave. This community is amazing, and all your support has really helped me to refocus and get back on track with my debt-free journey. With that in mind, my husband and I did a lot of talking, and we decided that we're just going to go ahead and adjust our withholdings and update our tax paperwork with our HR department so that we could just check that off and go ahead and not worry about it. I know it's going to leave us with a little bit of less money to work with to pay off our credit card debt, but you know what? I think that this is just going to motivate me more to grow that bonus income and push myself to sell more stuff that I have in my house so that I could still meet my mid-May goal of paying off the credit card debt and paying off taxes in time. When it came to how did we figure out how much to additionally withhold, we went ahead and found this little tax withholding estimator through the IRS website, which you can find a link below in the description box to go there and fill out the same information that we filled out to figure out our adjustments. So when you go there, it's going to ask you guys for some information. It's going to ask you guys how much you make and if you had a bonus or not, and if that bonus was taxed. It's also going to ask you about your filing status, so whether you're filing married, separately, jointly, or as a single person. And it's going to ask how much federal taxes have already been withheld and how much is withheld from each paycheck. So make sure to have your latest pay stub available with you or in front of you so that you can reference that as you're filling out this information. And it's going to ask if you had any retirement contributions or any other deductions like 401k, HSA, and if you have any dependents. It's also going to ask if you're going to be taking the standardized deduction or itemizing. And once it gets all the information, it's going to show you your results and calculate how much additional withholding you should make on each of your paychecks. So the nice thing about that is it gave us instructions on how to update our W-4s. And it even gave us a link to a new W-4 form where it had the additional withholdings already pre-filled for us. And we just fill out the rest of the form with our personal information, and we can print it or save it as a PDF and give to our HR departments. So we went ahead and did that. And we also decided to update our state withholdings as well. So we went ahead and calculated how much withholdings we should have there. Obviously, the state forms are going to vary by state. So make sure to look into your own state because I'm not sure if it's going to look pretty similar or not. But we decided to adjust our state withholdings as well, and we submitted that form to our HR department. And that's probably not going to go into effect until end of this month or beginning of April. So you guys will probably see that our take-home pay has slightly adjusted when it comes to our April budget. So our Google Sheet budget is ever evolving, and I think that's normal. my planner is just getting more and more messy. So it's really helpful that Google Sheets keeps things clean for us and for you guys to follow along. So we added a new tab for our federal and state withholdings, and we go over our 2020 taxes and what we're predicting for our 2021 taxes. So we listed our gross income here and what we had for additional federal withholding for 2020, which is a little over $5,500. We didn't have any additional state withholding, so that was zero. We had a 401k contribution for a little over $6,700. When it came to filing our 2020 taxes, the federal taxes that we owed were a little over $5,000, and the state taxes that we owed was a little over $2,200. So to correct that for 2021, we're expecting our gross income to be close to $220,000 due to my husband changing jobs this year. And we have increased our additional federal withholding to be a little over $12,000 and our additional state withholding to be close to $3,500 and our 401k contribution to be close to $12,000. So how does that compare to 2020? That means we have an increased expected gross income of over $20,000. So we can anticipate that our taxes are going to be higher for 2021. And based on the federal withholding from last year, we've increased our federal withholding close to $7,000. We've increased our state withholding to close to $3,500, and we've increased our 401k contribution to a little over $5,000. We may still owe at the end of 2021 for tax season, so we're still debating on whether we're going to increase our 401k or not, but we'll deal with that later on. Then we just broke down for myself and my husband, just kind of the before and after for our paycheck withholdings. So before, I wasn't withholding anything for 2020. Now I have increased my federal withholding to $130 per paycheck since I get paid weekly. And my weekly additional withholding for state will be $20 per paycheck, which gives us a grand total of a little over $6,100 for additional withholdings for 2021. My husband, he was contributing $250 for his additional withholdings prior. Now he has adjusted that to be $275 for federal and $125 for state, and he gets paid bi-weekly. So that gives him a grand total of a little over $9,600 in withholdings for 2021. So next we're going to go over our expense tracker real quick. I know that last time we talked about our budget update, we talked about how we're able to make really good progress with paying off our credit cards still. So I just wanted to quickly highlight, we were able to pay off credit card 4. So we have a debt payoff payment of over $2,800 there for credit card 4. And an additional final payoff of $803.99 to pay off credit card number 4 completely. And then I had my minimum credit card payment for number 6. So that was $50. My credit card number 5, which is the next credit card that I'm focusing on paying off next, I was able to make a payment for close to $1,400 on that. Then we just have the student loan minimum payment of $127. And even though I paid off credit card number 2, I was still hit with an interest payment of $22.23 that needed to be paid. So that caught me off guard and was an unexpected expense. Then on the 19th, I made another credit card payment for $2,200, which reminds me that I heard the great news that the due date for taxes got extended. The filing tax date was originally April 15th, but then we heard the news that it got pushed out to May 17th due to just the pandemic. And that was really exciting news for us. So we decided to pivot again and focus on paying off the credit cards first, because that would give us enough time to completely pay off these cards, and then we'll focus on just saving the remaining money that we have to pay off our taxes in time. So we projected that we're going to pay off our credit cards probably end of April or mid-April, and then from mid-April on to May 17th would give us enough time to save up for taxes as long as we pay it by May 17th or mail our check by then. Then next we're going to go over what we've budgeted for and our actual spending. So we've already gone over what we've budgeted for in our different categories, and then our actual spending. This has changed and has adjusted week to week as we are spending. So I just wanted to quickly note that here's where we stand with what we've budgeted and what we've actually spent and the differences. So green is good. That means that we're under budget with a lot of our categories, but red is bad because that means we actually overspent in some categories. So we've overspent in personal spend by $9.37. We've overspent on food for dining out, grocery shopping. So that was overspent by $16.81. For other, we overspent by $22.23. That is the unexpected interest fee that we had to pay for my credit card number 2. And then we have $60 for gifts that we didn't plan for or budget for. So you guys remember this pie chart? Nothing's changed here since this is just showing what we've budgeted for. But we did add this nice little line graph to show a nice little visual of what was budgeted versus actual spending. So the blue bars indicate the budgeted amount for our different categories, and then the red indicates our actual spending. So this is a nice little visual for us to see where we're under, as well as any areas that we've overspent on. Let me know in the comments if you guys liked this new addition to the line graph for our budgeted versus actual spending, or just give it a thumbs up if you like the new visual. We've added this last tab, which is a new tab that you guys haven't seen before. It's credit cards payoff, and this is showcasing my credit card debt and what that journey has been since I started back in December 2020. So you guys know that I have been trying to pay off 6 credit cards and also 3 student loans, so that this is kind of showcasing my journey there. So each credit card is color coordinated, and each row is just showing where my balance stands at the end of each month. So where I'm standing today in March, I have just my credit card number 5 and 6 left. So as of March 21st, my credit card number 5 has a current balance of $2,974.14. And my credit card number 6 has a balance as of today of $3,351.59, which leaves me with a total credit card debt as of today, $6,325.73, which means I've paid off $7,317.38 for this month. As for my student loans, as of today, we have student loan number 1 at $1,593.63. Student loan number 2 is at $1,575.59. Student loan number 3 still high up there at $34,506.08, which leaves me with a sad number of total student loan debt at $37,675.30. So this month, I've only been able to pay off $176.47. And my total debt as of today is $44,001.03, which means that so far I've paid off $27,115. I'm not sure if you guys are liking the new additions to this Google Sheet budget that we've been using, but thumbs up if you like the new additions, and also let me know in the comments if you guys are liking the new additions. Also, if you're liking my budget update videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future budget update videos that I do weekly, as well as clicking that notification bell so that you can get notified of these budget updates as they come up. I hope that you guys found value from this video and enjoyed the latest additions to our budget. That's all I have for today, and thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.